Good morning, viewers. Welcome to another exciting edition of your favorite morning program, Lagos This Morning. Today being the 15th of June 2023, and this morning we'll be discussing about political topics, entertainment, sport, and also lifestyle. Before then, I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide, and with me here is my most wonderful co-host.
Good morning, viewer. You're welcome to Lagos This Morning. It is past 11 a.m. in our time. What is it by your time over there? Anyway, wherever you're watching from, you're welcome. I'm glad it's Jose.
Yes, let's move straight to the top stories we have for you this morning. An Efcc boss, Bawa, under investigation over weighty allegations.
On the next, federal government to commence students' loan disbursement in September.
And still on the students' loan, ASUB say no to tuition fee hike.
Emefiele Bawa Tinubu becoming most progressive president in Nigeria's history, coming from mockery.
And on fuel subsidy removal, Tinubu urged to roll out palliatives. Beautiful headlines. Let's move straight to the newspaper front pages for this morning. And right now we have Vanguard. On the top left corner we have Tinubu, INEC chairman evading service of witness summon Obi tells court.
On the next, we have Naira depreciates to 664.04 Naira per dollar as CBN removes restrictions.
Nigerians ship goods to Ghana for certification to enhance export value.
That is actually nice though. NBA demands Senator Bokachuwa's arrest.
Reps to Tinubu roll out fuel subsidy palliatives.
President Tinubu suspends EFCC boss Bawa indefinitely as president orders probe. NUPRC battles NMDPRA over control of Bonny River Terminal. And the president mourns victims of Kara boat mishap, orders probe.
Still on the student loan, ASUB says no to tuition fee hike as scheme begins September.
On the sporting scene, PSG slammed 200 million euros price to tag on Mbappe.
And also Governor Lawal's witch hunting, ex-Zamfara State Governor Matawali scam says.
Dollar video probe, Ganduje seeks restraining injunction against EFCC.
And moving on to the front page of The Nation this morning.
On the front page, we have CBN abolishes multiple Naira and dollar exchange rate. Market-driven currency regime excites financial experts.
Federal government 819 billion naira extra budget littered with ghost projects.
Student loan law takes off in September. Benefits open to all.
Wow. Outrage over death of one.
Benefits open to all.
That means it's not restricted to only
just
those
students
below the poverty line or even the students. It should be open to all. That's a welcome development. Outrage over death of 106 in Kwara boat accident.
Tinubu orders probe of EFCC chairman Steno as DSS detains Bawa after indefinite suspension.
Don't shift blame for sloppy handling of your case, INEC tells Labour Party, Obi's lawyers.
Moving on, let's take a look at Daily Trust.
Yes, on the front page of Daily Trust, we have a Kwara boat mishap. 144 rescued as federal government vows to prosecute owners.
Reaction trails Kano government demolition of roundabout.
And on student loan, we can no longer foot university's bill. That's coming from the federal government.
Revenue from railway drops by 60% as passenger traffic plugs to 5 million in first quarter.
Tinubu suspends EFCC chairman Bawa, accuses him of abuse of office. Umar Abba takes charge. Embattled anti-graft chief grilled by the DSS. Removal politically motivated, coming from the CSOs.
The next one I want to read is actually making me laugh, but it's not like it's funny actually. Thunder kills referee during football match in Niger State. I can't remember the last time I heard that thunder struck person. Maybe when I was in the
That means we should stop playing with this phrase that we used to say thunder fire you. Fire you.
No, who told? I don't know. Maybe someone must have told the referee thunder fire you and then.
And the thunder did his work.
Well, may he so rest in peace.
Amen. Okay, moving on. Kidnappers abduct policeman. 2 Mourners demand 1.7 million naira ransom.
Two mourners. CBN finally devalues naira. Forex scarcity bites harder on airlines. Devaluing and unifying the currency, very positive.
Okay, moving on to The Guardian. We have naira slumps as CBN commences rate harmonization, face supply ordeal.
DSS invites suspended EFCC chairman.
INEC Labour Party biker over subpoena as Obi tenders IREV report.
Yeah, I wanted to say students make some noise, but then okay, federal government to begin disbursement of student loans by September.
I hope these loans will be paid directly to the school's accounts, because if you pay them into students' accounts, then maybe I don't want to call any name of any betting company, but you know that might be a welcome development for them.
And I also pray that these loans will be. I pray that is a good one for Nigerian students.
Yes. And also outrage as Kano government demolishes multi-million naira monument.
Kenya president wants less circulation of dollars in Africa.
AMCON's bid to return Arik Air to founder fails twice over 240.3 billion naira debt.
We just did play. Moving on, let's take a look at what the Punch newspaper has for us today.
Yes, on the front page of the Punch, Tinubu suspends EFCC chairman indefinitely, orders probe.
Still on the student loan, disbursement begins in September, coming from the federal government.
President projects 500,000 jobs with data protection law.
Okay. Private sector economists back CBN. Naira falls to 664 naira per dollar as CBN allows banks to sell dollar at open price, removes cap on exchange rates. Economists, analysts worry over central bank capacity to stabilize exchange rate.
Lagos police brutalize strip lady over cultism allegation.
Prosecute Justice Bokachowa's husband, NBA tells federal government.
And the President Tinubu mourns 106 Kwara boat accident victims, 144 rescued.
No division in Akeredelu's cabinet, states acting governor.
Alright, straight to the sporting scene. Napoli receives offer from PSG and Chelsea for Osimhen. I beg, don't go to Chelsea, I beg.
I don't understand.
You should not go to Chelsea.
You did play.
PSG is better.
Are you kidding me?
You should not ruin his career.
Please stop whining. Okay. Adeleye hoping to grab Eagles' chance.
Wild Dogs dethrone Eagles. Guinea-Bissau replaced Nigeria at top of Group A after Sao Tome win.
Keen to join United by July.
Yes, Arsenal to terminate Pepe's contract. Remember, Arsenal signed Pepe for 75 million euros, and that's the number one signing right now. They're planning to terminate his contract. And also Real Madrid tables 100 million euro bid for Kylian Mbappe. Hazard's
career died at Bernabeu. Before I'll call it Balablu.
Soldier in contention for Leicester City job as De Jong insists on Barcelona stay.
Desas close to Rangers move.
Nice Lily interested in Moses Simeon as Adeleye hoping to grab Eagles chance. And also Anemena backs NPFL stars to shine as CAF names Sudanese referee for AFCON qualifier. Okay,
De Jong insists on Baka stay.
Okay, that's all we have for you on the newspaper front page. We'll be going on a short break right now. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the top stories and the discussions of the day. Don't go nowhere. You're still watching.
Of course, before we go on the short break, can we just quickly look at the points? I know you didn't see that newspaper front page.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at the points. The points right now.
We can't miss the points because they always have something great to offer.
Yes, they're always on point.
Always on point.
Yes, Abdurrashid Bawa from investigator to prime suspect
joins Emefiele in DSS custody. I just remember the lady Emefiele. He has jail time to serve. CSOs remind Tinubu hell suspension. Abbas steps in as acting EFCC boss.
I think people are now clamoring for the INEC chairman to join Emefiele and the EFCC boss, the former EFCC boss now, in detention of the DSS.
See, that INEC chairman, he should have been the first person that should have landed there. Well,
oh God.
Let's
see how it plays out. Yeah, financial experts predict sustainable rebound as CBN begins market-driven currency regime, abolishes multiple naira to dollar exchange rate.
Don't relent in your prayers for Governor Akeredelu's quick recovery. I hear that what tells understate people takes over as acting governor.
Man lands in court for paying commercial sex workers with fake bank alerts.
You didn't wind them. Okay, federal government to commence student loans disbursement in September.
Yes.
It is time to go on a short break now.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back. Just a quick break. Don't go away.
Don't go nowhere.
100 naira, that's Seko.
$73. All right, guys, welcome back to the program Lagos this morning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the major stories at the discussion. So yesterday we saw the EFCC boss. Yesterday evening it was being dismissed, being suspended by the president, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Actually, earlier on yesterday, he met with the president. I think they were in a meeting or probably in a briefing or something. But we realized that in the night, he got sacked. He got suspended indefinitely. So it's actually, we won't say, okay, it was suspension indefinitely, but right now it's been replaced by someone else already. So can we say he has been sacked now? And right now he's in the DSS custody. Many people are also clamoring for the INEC chairman to be, to join Emefiele and this man in detention of the DSS. A lot of controversies. I think before now, during former President Muhammadu Buhari's tenure, he was being probed. There were allegations against him that even said he should be arrested and he should actually, be jailed or something.
I mean, the EFCC.
The EFCC chairman, the former EFCC chairman now, the suspended EFCC chairman, Bawa. So, well, is it a good thing? Is it from a good direction or something? A lot of reactions have been coming from the netizens. Some are hailing the president, while some are saying that it's just, he's trying to get to win the heart of Nigerians by doing all this stuff until they see that he sacks Mahmoud Yakubu, who is the INEC chairman. a lot of controversy surrounding Bawa's suspension. But we hope everything that has been leveled against him in recent times, maybe now it will be looked into, then it should be settled.
Well, I can understand why the CBN governor is being suspended, but I don't really understand why the EFCC boss
has not been suspended.
He's been
suspended. Okay.
I mean, I can understand the CBN governor suspension, but I don't really understand the EFCC's chair suspension. That's why some people are calling for the suspension of the INEC chair, because we saw the irregularities that played out during the presidential election, to be precise. So if you are arresting these other people and you are leaving this one, it will be like partiality, because there's
like witch hunt,
something like that. Well, let's hope that.
Yeah, in the report it is being stated there that Basi. Okay. So the suspension was to allow a proper investigation into his conduct while in office. He also added that the president had directed Bawa to immediately hand over the affairs of his office to the EFCC deputy governor. So probably because all of these cases that have been leveled against him in recent times, he wants him to go to the DSS office and clear yourself of all those things they leveled against you. Probably that's why he was being suspended. Maybe.
See, I feel that in as much as is a good move.
Yeah.
I also I wanted to say that I don't really know.
His actual offense.
The actual offense, I'm seeing inappropriate or misconduct or something like that. So what is it actually
that he did? What is that inappropriate thing
that he did? There should be if you're talking about the CBN governor, we understand that the Naira redesign policy came at when Nigerians did not expect it, and how the whole thing played out. Okay, we can understand that, and this is the reason why he's been suspended. But the EFC chair, what exactly? What is that inappropriate something or inappropriate thing or offense? Did he commit that is warranting the suspension?
Yes.
So whatever it is, let that same thing also warrant the suspension of the INEC chair. That is what Nigerians are saying. It's not my word. I'm just quoting Nigerians now. Let it also warrant the suspension of Mahmoud Yakubu.
Okay, if you're watching us this morning, you're watching Lagos this morning, if you're just joining us for the first time, thank you all. Thank you for joining us. You can click on the like button, and if you have not subscribed as well, you can quickly subscribe right now. The phone lines are open. We have a phone number in the comment section for you to be able to call in and let us have your contributions. What do you feel about Bawa's suspension? If
you have, you can call in. We want to know what you feel about this Bawa suspension, because when I saw it yesterday, I was like, wow, really, what did he really do?
Yes, okay. What did he really do? They said due to misconduct. What are those things?
What are those misconducts?
Those misconducts,
because we are not see we've not seen it yet. There's something. This is what you've done. I don't know if I'm making
yes, you're making sense. You're making sense.
The CBN governor, we understand that you did this during the
every Nigerian felt the pain
that Emefiele cost Nigerians. But then as a matter of fact, this EFCC chair is not, I think he's just 2 years in office though.
Yeah, I think 2 years plus.
2 years plus. He was appointed.
Yes.
2021 if I'm not mistaken, or towards the end of 2020 or something like that. Okay, let's take a look at some of the feedbacks that we have here from you all, our lovely viewers. Please, can you?
Yes, I can see Dan. Dan said good morning, and also Nas. Hello, my brother and sister. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Thanks for calling me a sister. Good. I appreciate.
Nas, Nama United in the come. We need number 9. Ejo. I think he's talking about Victor Osimhen. Well, right now, Man United needs a striker, but I think you should be going for Hurricane because he has more Premier League experience and he's proven he has over 200 goals. He's scored about 30 goals, so you should be going for Hurricane. So Gani Oladele Rahim said, "Wow. Star Daniel, Tinubu too will soon end up in DSS custody.
Baba, you the best,
Don Raphael Technologies and Business Centers, good morning to you guys. Good morning to you too. Ola Adiwale, good morning guys. Yeah,
yes,
good morning for always joining
Mr.
us.
Ola, thank you.
Star Daniel Sanwo-Olu is also heading to DSS custody.
On top of the fence.
Ola Adiwale, what happens to the Wuru lawmakers earning more than 15 million naira a month? His offense is that Tinubu was exposed. Well, how true is that? Ola Adiwale, go by history and answer the question if accountability has ever worked. Well, if you have contrary opinions and also in similar opinions, let's have your contributions. You can call in. You can keep on.
I can remember when this Bawa was appointed. You know, Nigerians were kind of happy as at that time. Like, this is young. You know, this is I think the youngest EFCC chair so far. You know, people were just so excited. But then his suspension now is here and all. So who is the acting EFCC chair? Let's take a look at some of the things that he's known for though.
Yes, the new acting EFCC chairman, Mohammed Umar. Yes, let's take a look at six things to know. Okay, Mr. Samson is calling.
No, we'll take the call after.
Okay.
Let's just take a look at this EFCC chair though. Below are the 6 things to know about the acting EFCC chairman. The first thing to know about him is that his name is Mohammed Omar Abba. He was born on June 22nd, 1965 in Tudun Wada, local government area of Kano State. He bagged his first degree from Bayero University, Kano. He did his 1-year national service at the old Anambra State Police Command and later got enlisted into the Nigeria Police Force. He attended the Nigeria Police Academy, Kaduna State, where he was commissioned in 1992. CP Abba was seconded to the commission in January 2016 to head the counter-terrorism and general investigation CTGI section at the headquarters in Abuja. He was appointed the Director of Operations of the Commission in 2017. And in 2019, he was promoted to the rank of Commissioner of Police. On July 9, 2020, Abba stepped in as the acting chairman of the Commission, being the most senior operational officer when the former chairman, Ibrahim Magu, was suspended.
Yes, and July 14, 2023, he became the acting
chairman. Oh my goodness, I forgot to add that part.
Exactly.
What a profile.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, Mr. Odize Chima is calling. If you've tried calling before, please
you can try to call back now. Mr. Samson, sorry about that. We needed to take this before we take a call. Good morning, Mr. Odize Chima.
Yeah, good morning, my sister. Good morning, Arinze.
Yeah,
good morning, sir.
Fine, thank you, sir.
Happy New Day.
I wish you the same. How is your colleague? I'm seeing. I hope she's fine.
Yeah, she's very okay. I believe he's talking about
yes.
Okay, that's right.
Thank you so much.
I need to comment something on this EFCC of the stuff I'm getting me. Honestly, if you, I can't see the reason the president that comes to the office not quite 15 days ago starts making arrests here and there. If you want to arrest people, I think you need to do some certain investigations before you go after people. I'm pro. I
sir.
Yeah. It's quite clear, even to the blind man, even the blind Bartimaeus in the Bible. If I thought he exists today, he will see that the election that brought this man to power is an irregular full of fraud. He was imposed on Nigeria. That is, by the way, the case is still in the court. Let's see the outcome of the case. Now, he needs to investigate and arrest Mr. Onwubuike. Mr. Festus Okoye is accomplice in the crime also. He needs to arrest them and bring them to come and explain what played out in the Nigerian election. You told us A before the election. And after during the election, what we are saying was B. Now, they from the ethical side, I saw that they were clamoring for him to come to the court and testify. But they are trying to shut him away from the drama. Okay? All I can say about the EFCC response of a thing is that this is total witch hunt. Because EFCC man, before the election, you can recollect that he was somehow anti-Tinubu. He was kind of trying to block his way from getting his corrupt way, and maybe he tried to buy his way to the office. So now the aviation minister, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yesterday I listened to Channel's interview where Arinze, the head chief boss, exposed a lot of things that went on the ground. And before that, I think it is the last fraud that the administration performed before they left office. This man was apart from this. Go after this man and arrest him, bring him to book and tell let him explain to Nigerians what happened. We have an airline that as big as MPs. In fact, MPs is more better than many airlines I've seen in Europe. Honestly, I don't say the truth. But the United MPs have the right to own or one share in national career because of what? He is from the southeastern part of Nigeria. The black sheep of the black sheep of the country. This is total witch hunt. In summary, God bless you. I do have a lovely day. Bye.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Udeze Chima. We appreciate your comments. Okay, that was Mr. Udeze Chima. Please, if you tried calling before, please you can try calling back now. We'll be available to take your call. Mr. Samson, you can call back.
Yes, moving on. Let's take a look at some of our feedbacks here. Mr. OK Marvel. Yeah, we can't really understand what he's saying. Tony, good morning. Oh, okay. That will be addressed very soon. Yeah, moving on. Student loan. Federal government to commence student loan disbursement in September. Like I said earlier, I hope these loans will be paid directly to the school's account and not to the personal account of people. Because if you start doing of the students, if you start paying into those students' accounts, they might misuse the money. We've seen a lot of scenarios whereby even the money they have been given at home from their parents and their guardians, they spend this money and they expect to get another one back. So right now, I think it should be paid directly into the school's account. On no account should the money be paid into anybody's personal account. It shouldn't go that way. You end up throwing the money out of the window. So it's actually a good one. Although,
a student who understands the condition of his or her family, who knows that things are actually very tough for them, even to get into school is by the grace of God, and then you manage to get a loan, you want to misuse it. What sort of a student would that be?
At times most of them don't think of misusing it actually. Probably through all these betting platforms. Exactly. They think, okay, let's say I collected 100,000 naira. Then if I just play 3 odd to triple to 300,000 naira. All of a sudden, your money.
Exactly my first year in school. I wouldn't call the name of that app. No, I don't. Please. And then there was this app that came out then. You know, I remember some of my classmates using their school fees.
Double the money.
They were just hoping until the whole thing crashed. I won't tell you. I almost mentioned the name of that app, but thank God I didn't do that. I don't want to. But we know it very well. That was my first year in school.
Wow.
Just left secondary school, enter school.
Money doubling.
Yes, you understand.
Scheme.
So please, like you said, I think this money should be paid to the school account. And I also like the fact that the federal government did mention that this money will not be restricted to
it would cut across everyone.
Cut across everyone. So I don't think it's going to be restricted to probably just students whose earning or whose family earning is below 500k and all. Just like we saw in the previous reports. Yeah,
but ASU and ASUP are not really okay with the tuition fee hike. You know, right now there's no more subsidy when it comes to education. For our federal schools and state-owned schools, there's a little bit of subsidy there before, whereby students don't really pay much. But right now they'll be paying much. So I think to some extent it's like a surgery. I wouldn't say it is good or bad, but it has both the good and bad side for the student. Because if you have been surviving on subsidy for a while now, or for so many years, or for a few years, you would feel like if they remove it, it will be a pain to you.
You know what happens? But on the long run, just look at schools. When each school try to increase school fees, you know how students usually protest. But then I believe that's one of the reasons why they had to introduce loan.
Yes,
you know, they knew
as a palliative for the increment.
The subsidy removal.
So even if you are now paying expensively, if you're paying, okay, let's say you're paying about 60,000-70,000 naira before, and now you have to pay like 100-120, but the government have covered it for you through loans, then you have to pay back after 2 years of service. I think that's just, it's a long time for people to recover and pay if they find the right job or the paying job to just pay back the money. It's actually cool. It's cool. I think ASU and ASUP think they need to start looking beyond now. Not just what they feel right now. They should look at what is the gain of the students or the incoming students in probably 2, 3, 4 years to come. If it continues like this, the subsidy we are using on education before, we'll be able to channel it into other sectors of the economy, or let's say channel it into another part of the education sector. Probably to revive the education sector or to
the oil sector, please.
Oil sector.
Because
I think we focus too much on oil sector. So far, so good. We need our agricultural sector to boom again. Nigeria, we were feeding ourselves before. We hear about the groundnut pyramid, rice pyramid and stuff. But right now, we are not having any pyramid.
What happens to our cocoa?
Cocoa as well too and stuff. So I think this thing should be used to equip all our universities. All our universities need to be equipped. We have so many people that are studying mass communication, but they've never ever seen a studio before. They don't know what it looks like. They read it in textbooks, long shots, medium shots, but they've not held a camera and even just practicalized how the shot looks like. But if they have a perfect studio, probably all schools, maybe they should even have their own radio station, probably even a mini one or something.
Most schools do have.
No.
Most schools do have. The school I passed through, the mass communication department,
they have their radio.
Yes, sure they do.
Beautiful.
Even the school itself had. Most schools do have.
So if we can have more equipment like that, equip our schools there, by the time our students graduate, they would be very, very equipped to face the realities of life. It's not just about just churning in theories and stuff like that, or just the theoretical aspect. So I believe all this subsidy that has been removed would be brought back into the system to make it more quality.
This student loan something there. Do you know where I would actually appreciate it? Like, I'm not saying that I'm not appreciating it though. Where it will make more sense,
more impact,
to me, is when these students finishes school and come out and gets employed.
Yeah,
that's when it will make the sensibility, or let me put it that way, will be on the high side to me. Okay, I'm seeing a comment here from Andrew Ogunjimi. He says student loan is not the next thing without job after graduation. I think employment quality education is what we need. Do you understand?
Yes. Well. Student loan to me is not bad. It is not bad, but it's the right step. It's the first step. It's just like saying the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So that is one step now. You're giving loan out. Now the next step is make job creation. If there are jobs out there,
and youth empowerment. so that these people can actually pay back this loan afterwards.
So that you don't lose the money and start arresting people up and down. I think that's just what people are looking at.
And by the time probably the EFCC, the DSS, the police don't do their job, you start suspending them and sending them to DSS custodies and all. So I think that we need to take proactive measures. These steps are okay, but then these students, this loan that is being that will start, the disbursement will start by September. Let there be a guarantee of employment for them as soon as they are leaving school. Like I said before, my dad told me things that happened back then, that someone will finish school, you already have a job waiting for you. They will give you a car. Why wouldn't you want to go to school, for goodness sake? Imagine you have a job waiting for you and you have a car waiting for you. You will want to go and study.
Yes.
You understand? You definitely want to go to school. But then these days, a student will go to school. When you're done, you come out, you turn to a chin what's it called? TikToker. A lot of them, exposing everything there on social media. Fry chin, do puff, and all that. Someone actually say, yeah, it's not bad for a graduate to be frying chin. Well, you can have a chin production company. Yeah. You understand? But it's okay. That is where those people, they need empowerment, they need the loan, they need the support from the federal government to establish it in a way that it will actually look standard.
Yes, a good step in the right direction. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The provision of jobs for the people, for the students, for the graduates is not only for the benefit of the graduates. It's a 50-50 thing. These students have they'll be able to work and fend for themselves, and they'll be able to pay back the loan. So other people would have access to
everybody
the loan
will be
as
happy.
Well.
Imagine a happy society. Come on.
When the society is happy, there would be lesser security issues, because nobody,
and less crime.
It will reduce the crime rate. So I think this is just an indirect strategy of curbing insecurity, because if the people are busy doing something, nobody will be thinking of going out there to rob someone or to kill someone to make money.
Sometimes in some higher institutions, you see some of these people that pickpocket, and some of them are students.
Of course.
They're just looking for a means to sustain themselves. But when there is this available already, like, let me just go and take it and just move on. After 2 years, I'll start paying them back. It is good to, after 2 years, when you get employed immediately as you're leaving school, you have a job. It makes sense that way.
Yes, on Emefiele and Bawa suspension, Tinubu becoming most progressive president in Nigeria's history. That's coming from Renu Omokri. 15 days into his administration, a lot of bills has been signed. People suspension, just suspending people right, front, left, and center. But people are still clamoring for the INEC chairman to be suspended. That if he actually suspends the INEC chairman.
See, one of the things that is like, we've not really heard about how insecurity is going to be curbed. We need to start hearing that. We need to start hearing that at this point, because that's one of the challenges
that we should start hearing, or we should start seeing actions.
Let's say hear it, then come with action. Let's hear, and then let's start seeing it. Let's see the actions. The steps to curb this insecurity. Let it be in place. Because reports are every day. We get reports of things happening in the northern part of the country, and Kaduna State, killings, kidnapping, and all. So what steps are the governments taking now to curb insecurity? You understand that the CBN governor is now in DSS custody because of what he made Nigerians to go through, because of the cash policy and all that. Now the Efcc guy, so those ones that are in charge of the security, is it architecture or something like that in our country? What are they doing? Like, they need to like look into that sector to know how things will be better.
Yes, I just like I said, journey of 1,000 miles is just bit by bit. It's going for 4 years now. It's just 15 days, not even up to 1 month yet. And I think is to a very large extent, I think he's taking the right steps, and it will get to a point whereby it would address security as well, because it's here to address agriculture, is here to address the health sector. He's still focusing on education right now. Then fuel subsidy. I think fuel subsidy first, then the next now is education. But to me, I believe as time goes on, it would probably touch all those ones because we need to be security conscious. We need to deal with the security issues in the country. It is when the country is secured, that's when you can actually attract foreign investors. Nobody would come into a war-torn area, a place whereby you would feel threatened, or there would be possibility of being abducted by someone else. You're coming into a place to invest your money, then you get abducted, then use your investment money to pay ransom. You know, it's just something else. So I believe with time it would address all other stuff as well. And also on first subsidy removal, Tinubu urged to roll out palliatives. The reps, House of Representatives, has urged the President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to roll out palliatives to cushion the effect of the first subsidy removal. Right now we are buying fuel for over 500 naira, and before it was 195. So there are a lot of issues out there. Increased bus fares, you know, it's just something else for the people. And now they're now converting their generators to gas usage or something. Yes, generators are now using gas. Yes.
Wow. You know, this for subsidy, I don't know, probably is because I'm you know, for me to leave Lagos to go to visit my place, the last time I went home, it was about 16,000 plus.
16,000 plus.
I'm telling you, road transport on like not even a standard transport company. If you're looking at a standard transport,
and that was
company,
before the subsidy removal.
That was before the subsidy removal. So that means if you're traveling to a state like the east now, you'll be looking at spending close to 20-something thousand to get home. And it's not as if it's an international country state. I don't understand. It's just within the country.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And that's why I feel some people are actually bothered about this forced subsidy and all.
Yes, and also when it comes to taking ride, Ubers, Taxify and stuff, you know, the price now is now on the high side. So the people moving around now is just, you know, something else for them. So I believe there should be measures, you know, but I think the constant electricity now in the past 5 to 6 to 7 days now, probably it is a way to cushion the effect in some aspects, because when people are not buying fuel, you know, when you're fueling your car, you have to fuel your car when you're going out. But if you don't have to still fuel your generator as well, at least one of those things is being taken care of by the constant electricity. So to some extent, I think that's just a way by which, but if we say they should bring money to people's homes, you buy fuel for them and stuff, you know, I think that's just a very, very wrong move. It's a wrong. How many people do you want to give money to? How many do you want to make transfer to? So all those kind of things is just, you know, inevitable. I think everything we're going through now, even before the election, before the electioneering period, the Sultan of Sokoto came out. He said anybody, like any of the 3 candidates who says that it will be easy to change the system, that would either be a lie or the person does not know what he's talking about. Yes. The 3 of them, they said it won't be easy, you know, for the past administration, most especially, and the previous ones as well, where they've led Nigeria to. So it's just like leading someone into a muddy area and you're trying to bring the person out. It won't be easy. It will be very sticky. So I think Nigerians right now, we are going through this patch. It's just like a surgery, and I hope and I think, you know, in the coming months and years, we would get to, if not where we want to be, but we'll be far from where we have been before. That's just what I think personally.
Well, it's true though. Honestly speaking. Okay, and away from all these political talks, I don't know what's happening in the Nollywood.
Yes. Another death, you know, earlier today. Okay, I think we have a call.
Mr. Sam saying it was necessary that you call back.
Hello, Mr. Sampson.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Sampson.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Another rainy day we have here in Lagos State.
Yes.
So
you know,
well, I sent you guys an article.
Okay.
I think your number is on WhatsApp, so I sent you guys an article.
Okay.
And I would like you guys to just take a look. Probably after your weekend, after your program.
All right.
So now in 15 days, I think we are having a hell of a ride.
Yeah.
The Nigerian economy is having a
serious transformation from the incumbent president. We can see the aggressive policies implementation. We can see the house cleaning, like in the EFCC.
So what can you really say about this? What can you say about the suspension of Bawa? Some are saying probably it's a witch hunt or something, or is on the right track or something. What do you feel about the suspension?
I think it is justifiable to call Bawa for whatever inspection or investigation or interrogation. And I think it is also justifiable for the president to call even the defense, what's it called now? That's Lucky Rabo. I think Lucky Rabo also needs to be called out.
Wow.
Then the former Minister of Finance, what's her name? Ahmed Zainab.
Yeah.
Yes. She also needs to be interrogated. I mean, from the news this morning, we heard that Sirika, that's the former Minister of Aviation, has been called. Yeah,
wow.
We heard that he has been summoned by, I think it was the Efcc or whoever that summoned him. So, I mean, we need to go into a dispensation whereby nobody is above any institution. You see, what this our former president did was he validated so much illegality. You know, he looked at how he shielded Emefiele.
Yeah.
You know, 3 months ago when Emefiele was away. You have to see the way the president and Lucky Rabo, I think Chief of Defense Staff, that's Lucky Rabo, right? Whereby they deployed some army, preventing Emefiele from being interrogated. You see, all these things are not supposed to be so. And I understand that there are so many underlying arguments that even Tinubu himself needs to be interrogated. You know, Tinubu has been the most investigated politician. Right from the days of Obasanjo. I don't know how he does it, if he's corrupt, but it has been proven that this man is innocent. During the days, I mean, with the most brilliant EFCC chairman ever, is Nuru Badi, right? And he investigated this, our current president. So many other people investigated him. But this man has always found his way to come out clean. So we will not now deliberate on yes. We wouldn't want to deliberate on yes.
Yeah.
Alright? So, as far as we are concerned, he's doing a good job. He's trying to rebuild that confidence in the Nigerian economy. You see, look at the level of corruption that has happened in the CBN.
Yeah. Where
some people will become multimillionaires in a day by round tripping of dollars. Look, I was surprised when I read Agbakoba, Police Agbakoba commending Tinubu. I was like, are you for real? Are you for real? Look at this man commending this man. Agbakoba, who happens to be one of the front liner of look at Reno Omokri, who we know is the PDP. Look at Daniel Wala. Look at it. You see, what we want at the end of the day is a good country. You understand? What we want at the end of the day is a good country. You understand? It's just like a man who is praying for a good wife. If you ask him on an individual basis, he will tell you this is the type of woman he wants. But at the end of the day, what you always pray for ultimately is, God, give me a good wife. At the end of the day, that good wife might not have the characteristics that you have always demanded for. But what you need is a good wife that will give you rest of mind. I think what we need as a Nigerian is we need a president that will give us a good economy, a peaceful economy. And I think so far so good. If we are being optimistic, alright? If we are not being mischievous, because I understand that there are some angel of mischiefs. Some people are actually somewhere praying for this man's downfall. Like if he fails, it will exempt them. You know, so we should pray for the progressiveness of this country. Whoever if the court rules against him, whoever that comes, we will always pray for him. Because nobody is insulated from failure. Alright? And nobody is 100% guaranteed to succeed. Be it Atiku, be it Obi, be it Tinubu, they will always have an atom of failure in them. But what we need is the majority is Nigeria must move forward. Okay. That is the most important thing that we need here.
Okay, all right. Okay. Before you go, can on the student loan issue, they said it would be disbursed in September, but ASU and ASUP are saying no to the tuition fee hike because right now they've removed the subsidy from the federal universities and state universities, which means they'll be paying more now. So they are saying no to the tuition fee hike. What do you think about the whole issue with ASU, ASUP, and the student loan?
You see, ASU are like let me tell you that ASU are like those cabals in the oil sector who have been enjoying the federal government subsidies, and yet they come out and then they project themselves like the innocent, like they are the advocates of the poor masses. Let me tell you something. We are going into a dispensation whereby everybody will take his destiny by his hand. You will take your destiny, take it to your hand. ASU, if you do your personal investigation of ASU personnel, some of their children are abroad. That is the truth. If you go and investigate those ASU people who are shouting, who are doing this, who are doing that, some of them, their kids are abroad. Alright? Some of them, their kids are abroad. They take some of those ASU people, money comes into their purse. Alright? They do so many shenanigans with those money. There's so many corruption even in ASU as a body. ASU is feeling threatened. That's what it is. The point is this. The students themselves, during the campaign season, the students themselves demanded for student loan. I think it is there. It is everywhere. Students, you and I were not much students. But students themselves, if you go online, you will see where some students will say that because of 50,000, they had to drop out. You go to student environment, go to IMSU, go to those state universities, go to you see some female students because of ordinary 80,000, they found themselves to sex workers. So what is ASU crying about? And I've always said it, student loan get you serious. Because listen, if you are not ready to study, you will not take the loan. That's the truth. Anybody who is keen to further his education, someone who is serious with his education will take that loan and he will ensure that he utilizes that loan to 100% effectiveness. That is what it is. Listen, this life, when we are talking about success, look at Buhari and Tinubu. They are both from the same party, but we would see the differences in their success achievement. That is how it is. Some students will go to school with the intention of they just want to be snapping pictures and posting it on Instagram that I am in Unilab. But go to their classes. They don't attend classes. Why some students will attend classes 100%. They are ready to burn their candles. Okay, he's not that kind of person you say they want checks for school. He will not ready to collect loans because he is ready. Because he knows that he will be ready to. And you see, your work ethics will determine the level of your achievement in life.
Yes.
Your work ethics, your discipline, your personal convictions. Those three things are very important in anybody that wants to successful. We have to go away with that entitlement mentality. This morning I was reading it on newspaper that the people that they gave lag ride. I don't know if you guys know lag ride. That's initiative that Lagos State. I saw it that the drivers are complaining that they told them to pay 9,000 on a weekly basis. That is too much. Then I laughed. They say you should pay 9,000 on a weekly basis. Are you even aware that an ordinary Okada man is being told to remit 5,000, 3,000 on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, yes,
but
that's true.
You that Lagos State government gave lag right, be paying 9,000 naira after your initial down payment, be paying 9,000 naira on a weekly basis for the next 4 years until you complete the payments or to own the right. You are complaining that money. I don't say, look at our mentality reform is the most critical step that our incumbent president must initiate, and which he is already doing. And I hope God help him.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
what I have to say.
All right. Thank you
so
very
much,
much. Thank you so much, Mr.
Samson.
Samson. Yeah.
All right. On a quick one, let's review some of the feedbacks that we have from our viewers, because I saw the feedback that I didn't quite understand what the person meant by that.
Okay. Oladiwale, the former Rogri government did same when it came to power. So what exactly differ from the latest action Please, people, wake up from your slumber. Markowski, I can see you.
What was he saying? Please, I need to understand because I can't
Please get off your mic. This includes you. This includes you. They mention Mr. Markowski. I don't know what you're saying. No.
Please, let's understand what you're trying to say, because I need that information there. I don't understand.
Tony, I'm a supporter of Tinubu, but what I'm seeing now, I'm still watching. You're still watching.
Just like every other person is watching. We are all watching.
Oladiwale, that man is a deep fake propagandist in my opinion. This man has been investigated. This man has been investigated is a lie from the pit of hell, but that is his opinion because he has record rights. Stanley, I see your hand on other station. No.
On our other station, no.
Okay.
Mr. Nihi, that's Mr. Samson. He's everywhere.
MTN.
Yeah, he's just like MTN, and he's a good one though.
Yeah, it's a good one. You know, giving your contributions, just like an average Nigerian, a normal Nigerian out there trying to make his voice heard and make his opinions known by the government, and you know, it's a very good one. All right, let's take a look at the some of the stories we discussed before we sign out today. Let's take a look at them.
EFCC boss Bawa under investigation over weighty allegation. We are still waiting to know what the allegations are anyway.
Exactly.
And the federal government to commence students loan disbursement in September. Our students loan as well. ASU say no to tuition fee hike. Emefiele Bawa, Tinubu becoming most progressive president in Nigeria's history, coming from Reno Omokri. And of course, we know that Reno Omokri was a former aide to former President Goodluck Jonathan, and he's a strong supporter of Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate in the just concluded election. Now, saying this of the APC president, I don't know.
I think during the presidential election, he was, would I say in two ways.
Two-faced.
It was two-faced. It was one leg in PDP, then one leg in APC. One leg in APC.
While he was busy attacking the Labour Party. We saw that
so he was
attacking the Labour Party and the AAC candidate Omoyele Sowore. He was just
everywhere.
So hard on them, but okay, that usually if you're here and it doesn't favor you too much, he gets change position. Probably he's looking forward to changing his political party. Never can tell.
Is he really changing his political party, or he just wants to be where people are talking?
Inclusiveness.
Yes, inclusiveness. You know, when they keep on talking about you, you stay relevant. But when someone stops talking about you, then the person is going down the drain.
Okay, and on the last we looked at today, for subsidy removal, Tinubu urged to roll out palliatives.
Well, I want to believe that palliatives won't be coming in cartons or in containers. It will be coming as a service to people.
We hope so too. We have people go looting them.
Exactly. Okay. So with that, we've come to the end of the program today. Thank you all for always being part of the program. Mr. Samuel, thank you for coming in, and also the what you sent to us we'll review it. We'll review it and would check what is there. Thank you very much. And Mr. Udeze called in. Thank you. For everyone who liked this program, you can keep on smashing the like button.
Please keep liking, keep hitting on the like button. Very, very important. Anita Santiago Lara, we saw you. Nas, thank you. Star Daniel Ganiyu Oladele, thank you. I think I like that name, Oladele. For no special reason, but I think I like the name.
How do you like it?
I don't know if you
know. Is
it
your ex?
Wow. Mr. Oladele, are you my ex? I don't know. Mr. Ola Adewale, we appreciate you. You're always here with us. Thank you so much. Tony, thank you. Markowski, like you said something just once and you disappeared. I didn't even understand, but it's okay. Mr. Damian Osas, just coming on board.
Just call me.
Thank you so much for. He said late. He said, "Damn, I'm late."
Yeah, we're rounding up already.
Thank you so much, everyone. And before we sign out, though, I was saying something before. I don't know what is happening in our Nollywood industry. You know, reports of death here and there. We just got this report of this Nollywood actor who just kicked the buckets. Was it today or late yesterday?
I think this morning.
This morning, veteran Nollywood actor Don Brimo dies at 56, quite young.
Yeah. And also another death, the tallest man in Nigeria, is no
Hafiz.
more. Yes, is no more. I think due to health issues, probably due to his height or something. I think due to health issues, so he passed away yesterday, I guess. So may their souls rest
in peace,
in perfect peace.
That's all we can say.
Yeah, Mr. Damian Asas, blessing always, guys. Yeah, blessing to you too.
Thank you so much. We appreciate.
Yeah, to come your way again tomorrow for another edition of the program. Lagos
this morning. We are kind of cold today because it's a rainy Thursday in Lagos.
Yes,
we are cold in the studio. I'm cold in the studio. I don't know. He's not cold at all.
I'm not cold at all.
I'm not cold. He's hot in the studio. Oh my goodness. Interesting. With the AC guy, you still do what? 20 inch up today, so I don't know.
I'm beauty now.
It's alright. And a big shout out to the guy behind the camera, Silva Millie, doing a great job. Thank you so much. And to everyone that watched the program, we appreciate you. See you all again tomorrow. Not same time because we started late today because of
due to the rain
and all that. Thank you so much. We'll be coming your way again today with our Girls Closet. And I know you like that program, so don't even plan to miss it.
Yes, bye for now. I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide.
Yeah, bye for now. I am Gladys Andosi. See you later.
Oh. 100 naira,